Peggy 16.
Good evening, Multiverse! And welcome to another exciting episode of MNW Warzone. It's the go-home show before Apocalypse. I'm your host, Warzone General Manager Jerry Aldini. And Apocalypse is looking to live up to its name. We have a lot of announcements tonight, a lot of surprises. So much going on. We have a partial card you already know, but things are being added left and right before this night is over. The card will be locked down. I have the graphics wizard on standby. As always, we know what we're doing here in Warzone, folks. But tonight, we will learn the stipulation for the match between Nice Ice and Sergeant Major Payne. We will be hearing from several of our participants in the show that will be Apocalypse. And folks, we have a title match on the go-home show. Why, of course. Added to that, it's Malice defending his DTV championship. But you're all saying, Jerry, Malice is facing one chance at Apocalypse next week for the TTV. That's right, assuming Malice wins against his very special opponent tonight. I, out of the goodness of my heart, am giving someone their first ever crack at a title tonight. Because I'm just that kind of guy. And we have we're not even going to waste much more of your precious, precious time with everything we have going on. We are going to start off not with our first match, but somebody with something important to say. So we are going to head down to the ring and hear from the hardcore hound himself, Alistair Evergreen, leader of the Night's Watch. And I think we can all guess what he wants to say. Westwind, I think you know what I'm going to ask now. Why? Now, I'm sure everyone out there is thinking, oh, Alistair, it's just another doppelganger. Well, I wish that were true. Do not forget, I am not merely a wrestler, not merely a Mogok. I am a lycanthrope. My senses are razor sharp. And I've had opportunity to catch the scent of those doppelgangers. I went to the ring to help after the attack on the professional. And I got the scent of West Wind. And that scent did not bear even a hint of the doppelganger. No, that was truly West Wind. So West Wind, I will ask you this straight and true. How could you do this? How could you do this to this company? How could you do this to your faction? West Wind, how could you do this to your family? I don't expect an answer now, but we'll get one soon enough. West Wind, get your new friend Driscoll and face Gunnar Birch and I at Apocalypse in a tag match. I've already talked to Jerry, so I better see you there with answers. Yeah, he did talk. I've already got the card set up. You know what? I'm just going to assume that match is going to happen. I'm the general manager. I can do that kind of thing. It is within my authority. So, with that stated, we've got a long road ahead. Got a long way to go and honestly a short time to get there. So let's get there by starting off with our first match of the night. And folks, this match could have very, very nearly been an actual match on Apocalypse. It's a tag match against two teams, one newly forming, the other casting doubt on the integrity of that new team. If you've been paying attention, you know exactly who I'm talking to. And if not, don't worry, because we're going to head to ringside.
The following match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall and is your opening match. Introducing first, the team of Gorm.
That's right, folks. It's this new team that doesn't actually have a name yet. And they have decided until they have a name, they're still going to come out individually. Daggerick promises me they've got something in the works. They're just not ready for it yet. But of course, the issue is, as Gorm and Daggerick have been forming their new team, they've been having aspersions cast upon them by members of the Dark Lords.
And introducing their tag team partner, the Daggerick.
And it's time, the Goliath and the Dwarf. Faerun's favorite sons, the mighty Goliath and the Dwarven King. And as I said this could have been a match at Apocalypse, but you only have so much match on a card. And we got so much we got to get through. And I went, you know what? The go-home show, you got to make it special. And so we're giving you this match on free TV. And so with that, now let's see the other side.
And introducing their tag team partners, or their opponents. The Dark Lords.
There they are, Earl King Wes and XR Kun, the Fey King and the Sith Lord. And here we go, starting off with Gorm and XR Kun. I have to assume Gorm is happy to have the match tonight so that he can enjoy watching all of his proteges defend their belts at Apocalypse. Gorm has the distinction of being the trainer of champions. Dark Lord's wasting no time with waiting on a tag. Oh, and the Fey King going after the Goliath. And a hot tag to Daggerick. XR Kun had been talking a lot of shit about these two wrestlers. Hoisting the dwarf up, float over. Oh! Right in the little goblins. Standing bulldog. And going for the pin. Broken up by XR Kun. Oh no! Dwarven Driver! Kick out at 2. Oh, moonsault. Dagrick is just all over the Fey King. And a headbutt by Earl King West. Not gonna take it. Dagrick in the wrong part of town. And a release suplex. And in comes Coon. Going for an immediate pin. Oh, with that reverse spin. And a hot tag. Well, not a hot tag, a tag. And Dagger coming in, but oh! Right into Hearn's charge. Broken up by Gorm. Oh, jawbreaker. And just when it looked like he was setting up for a Wrath of the Goblin King. And another kick out at 2. And with that finally hitting. Oh, but another kick out at 2. Somebody needs to get the Goliath back in this match. The Fey King is bleeding. Ah, Snake Eyes. And a reversal. Earl King, gets out. I wonder if I think he was going for Earl King West, but he'll take the hit on XR Coon. Right now, you have traded partners. Oh, now it's a double team on the dwarf. And Dag gets back in the ring. XR Coon takes a moment to go after Gorm again. Only to get a Book of Grudges. But broken up again by XR Coon. Well, the ref is down, but thankfully they are functionally immortal. Dagrick was setting up for something. Earl King West blocked. Dagrick working over the leg. But at this point, I don't know what here we go. I was going to say Dagrick should know he needs to get in Gorm. I think he did know, and there he is. Whip of Gorm in the wrong part of town. with that tag, now what is... looks like we're setting... looked like we were going to set up for another Hearn's charge, but I guess he thought better of it. And the Fake King gonna fly. Oh, only to get caught by the... I was gonna say, this doesn't sound like a good plan, and it wasn't. And another breakup by XR Coon. This time, he's gonna pay for it. But the distraction, did that help XR Coon? Or Earl King West, why am I confusing them tonight? And down goes the Goliath. And it look, here he's setting up. It is time for the Wrath of the Goblin King. Broken up by Daggerick. What's fair is fair, Coon. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Nope. And a tag in. Here comes Earl King West again. Throwing Gorm outside the ring. Gorm is down. The double team of the Dark Lords. Meanwhile, okay, so it's all chaos on the outside. Got it. And Gorm ready for some payback. Oh! Little homage to his partner there, I think. XR Coon not letting Gorm get back at the Fake King. Oh, setting up. West taking advantage. And a outside wrath of the Goblin King. And lost track of the count, clearly. And yeah, I am getting it is being counted as a double count out. It's a draw. I think the Dark Lords were more interested in punishing their opponents than winning. Well, folks, that is our opening match, and what an I hate to say it, what an interesting way to start the show. I hope that is not indicative of how our night goes, but for now, there's a piece of information that we have been waiting for since last week, and that is, what will Nice Ice choose as the stipulation for his match at Apocalypse with Sergeant Major Payne? Well, we don't have to wait any longer. We're going to head down to ringside and hear from the Cyber Siberian himself, the leader of the International Combat Club. Oh, welcome, excellent friends. It is I, Nice Ice, and I am here to announce what you have all been waiting for. The stipulation for my match against Sergeant Major Payne. And I thought, and I think I have the appropriate stipulation. So first, if somehow Payne were to win that match, then he will eventually get a new shot at his favorite belt, the Big Oof Championship. And I've already spoken with Flashbang and Mr. Lawson, even had a nice chat with Eric Generiksen. And it is all set that when they are ready to let Warzone have another crack at the belt, if Payne has won our match, he gets it. But let's talk about the more likely scenario, that he loses to Nice Ice. Then, and let's face it, it is a very simple, very straightforward stipulation. Sergeant Major Payne will rejoin the International Combat Club. He will officially be a member of our ranks again, where then I, as is appropriate for Nice Ice, will put him in the freezer. He will never wrestle again. Alright, that's worse than he has to quit. You'd put him on the roster, but then never let him have a match. Ice. Ugh. Anyway, I got a note from Lawson there. Yeah, Nice Ice did that, had that conversation. So, that's it. If Payne wins, when we can arrange a cross-promotional match, because remember, our Big Oof Championship, thanks to the brass briefcase, is currently sitting over on Flashbang with Da Funk, where he has been defending it. So there will be a chance for Sergeant Major Payne to bring it home, but only if he beats the Siberian Cyborg. Otherwise, he is rejoining the ranks of the ICC, and then hoping that maybe Nice Ice will let him wrestle again. So that's a thing. Now this next match, we're getting, so at the top of the show, remember we heard from Alistair Evergreen, and he was concerned about wanting to know why Westwind betrayed everyone and sided with Adrian Driscoll. Apparently the first time a real actual person has done that. Well, I now have it on good authority that that challenge for a tag match has been accepted by Westwind and Driscoll on the stipulation that Westwind get a little bit of a tune-up match. So I moved some things around, and that tune-up match is going to happen right now. Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Adrian Driscoll, Westwind.
The Angelic Warrior, who last week interfered in the match between Westwind and Adrian Driscoll. The professional did win that match, although it was due to a disqualification, and then received a beatdown by Westwind. We have it on very good authority that this is not one of Driscoll's doppelgangers, that this is in fact the one and only Westwind. And his opponent is that guy, the I'm sure, what is his name here again? What is he this week? It changes from week to week, I swear. I guess right now he is just the Beast. Which seems to be an interesting choice for a name, but that's what he's got. He is local talent, facing Westwind. And Westwind, oh, with that innovative moonsault. And another moonsault. And, oh, off the top rope, DDT. And going for a pin.
And your winner, Westwind.
And I think that's one of the quickest matches I've seen in a long time. But there it is, and Westwind, I have it, as I said at the top of this match, getting this tune-up match was the one request for Westwind and Driscoll to face off against the remaining members of the Night's Watch next week at Apocalypse in a tag team matchup. So that is, of course, very, very exciting and equally confusing. Also, I'm seeing we got a social media post out there from Sergeant Major Payne saying, well, shit, Christmas came early. I beat your ass ice and I get to go back after Funk. But if I lose, I get a paid vacation. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay. You know what? There we go. Speaking of people who their challenges maybe didn't get as quite the response as they wanted, Jean Tristram challenged Jagger Blackthorn to a Hell in a Cell match at Apocalypse. Jagger's response was enthusiastic. Well, that match is happening next week, but before we get there, let's hear from one of the participants in that match. Let's head to ringside and hear from the Vampire Lord, Jean Tristram. Oh, hello, you lovely, lovely blood bags, you. Speaking of blood and supplements, I have found some excellent blood supplements to hold over my hunger for now. But I promise that the amount I will take from Jagger next week won't be for sustenance. No, it is going to be pure, absolute, sadistic pleasure and the joy of hurting him. It has been centuries since someone has stoked my ire so completely as Blackthorn. But fear not. Come next week, this matter will be put to rest. Oh, it looks like we're gonna hear from both of them. Here comes the Storm Crow, Jagger Blackthorn. Jagger Blackthorn, who as soon as he got told that he was going to be facing Jaunt in a Hell in the Cell, seemed a little bit more into that fact than Jaunt was happy with. Jaunt, I already told you. You don't have to convince me anymore. I'm in. I'm looking forward to meeting you at Hell in a Cell. I don't know why you feel like you need to keep dangling the bait or hyping it up. I'm ready. If we could do it tonight, I would, but yeah, I'll be good for it next week. What is wrong with you, Blackthorn? It is Hell in the Cell. It is the most brutal match in wrestling. It is the most painful structure. I've seen torture devices over the centuries. The rack is merciful compared to what we face next week. I know. Look, I have wanted to get my win back against you in the most insane way possible. And what better way than in a match with no restrictions in the most dangerous structure in the history of professional wrestling? If I didn't hate you so much, I'd almost admire your enthusiasm for what we're going to do next week. But you know what? As long as I make you bleed and bleed and bleed, it'll be worth it. Now, you see, once again, you and I are absolutely on the same page. Jaunt, there will be a bloodbath. And maybe it's yours, maybe it's mine, maybe it's both of us. I am going to enjoy every minute. That is, I have fought lunatics in the, have you lost your, you've gone insane, haven't you? That can be the only explanation for this level of, you're going to enter Hell in a Cell with an ancient vampire with no one to back you up, and you're happy. Jaunt, I have been fighting monsters my entire adult life. Hell, before I was even technically an adult. Fighting monsters is all I've ever known, and I might not have my old abilities, but you know what? It's what I do, and I like it. That is hubris talking, Jagger. That is you thinking you can still make the go now that you're just a Stormcrow against an immortal predator like myself. And I will make you pay for that hubris. No more inane words. I get it, you're into it for whatever reason, which is fine. Because that means I know you will not run and hide from next week when you and I face each other in the most terrifying structure in the history of this sport. I will look forward to making you bleed. I've been paying attention to Jaunt ever since he joined this federation, even before we knew he was a vampire. I have never seen anyone at all frustrate him the way that Jagger Blackthorn is frustrating him right now. And interesting. Okay, you know what? We're about to get a commentary upon this from a person who has great experience with suffering and making others suffer. That being the Nightmare Project Con, saying, I don't see how Jaunt still can't understand it. Blackthorn is embracing the truest form of joy. Combat in all its glory. We are also hearing from our intrepid importer, Faye, who is saying, I have to say, being around Jaunt this much, I've seen more comfortable conversations with his exes. Something negotiation? I mean, maybe, Faye. I don't know. I don't know. Look, I'm just as confused as everyone else, but I know this. It's going to be good showmanship in a great match in an MNW ring, and I hope people get their money's worth, and having the knowledge that both participants are entering the Hell in the Cell consentingly of their own free will, and whatever happens, they actually signed up for. So with that, this next match, it's just one for the record books. It's two wrestlers who weren't able to quite punch their card for Apocalypse, but, they're hard workers and they need a chance to shine. And we're going to give them that chance to shine, and I think I've said all I need to say in setup. Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Leon Arcaster.
The Toa has arrived.
And introducing their opponent, it's Devin.
And that's what we're getting. Devin, who, I will give Devin this. He is a man of focus. He has a goal, the tag belts. He works to that goal constantly. He got another shot at a contendership last week, came up short, but he's right back here next week putting in the work. Oh, he may be an arrogant bastard, but at least he goes in to do the job. And we're off. And let's face it, in a moment that should surprise no one, here comes Devin. Oh, Arcaster taking him around the world. Oh, on a slam down. And a kick out at 2. And Arcaster being pulled back up, and DDT. Devin wants to get back in the win column after that match last week. Arcaster, after his recent loss himself to Minwanu, these two are chasing each other around and goes after him. And throwing, reversal, still back in the ring, but it was Devin throwing Leon. Boots to the face. And dragging him over. And now it just these two are reversed. Again, they both want to make a good clean showing. With that moonsault. Devin got confused by that. Oh, boot to the head. Devin just taking blow after blow, getting the reversal in. And shoot, cutter! And a rope break. And going for the moonsault off top, but blocked by Devin. And off the top rope, cutter. And can Arcaster do? Oh, drop kick to the back. And get him in that pin. 1, 2. Didn't stay in. Oh, Devin got out of the way. Bringing him into the corner. Oh, is Leon busted open?
And your winner, Devin.
And as I said at the top, Devin looking to get himself back in the win column after last week. He is, say what else you will about him and his attitude, his determination to get where he wants to go. You got to admire it. Even though, again, another excellent job by Leon Arcaster. So, folks, we have a lot of matches coming up at Apocalypse and a lot of, let's be honest, a lot of grudges. We just heard from Jaunt and Jagger and their ongoing dance. But there's another grudge match, and it is one of the worst type of grudge matches you can have in professional wrestling. And I know I have been there myself. When longtime tag partners turn on each other. And we will be seeing a match at Apocalypse against the former All-Lodge when Sasquatch Wing faces Raphael Sampson. But before we get there, well, we need to hear from one of them. So let's head to ringside and let's hear from Sasquatch Wing. Listen and hear the lament of Sasquatch Wing. I have lost a friend. Raphael Sampson. We were the closest. We were almost brothers. But betrayal is betrayal. And I am still angry at former All-Lord for betraying this one. And I will be fighting next week at Apocalypse. But still, I'm sad in having to fight person once thought could trust most in the world. Raphael may be warrior of God, but Sasquatch is son of Earth. And as solid as the oak will I stand. Well, I guess we're going to have it as a face-to-face now. Here comes Raphael Sampson. These two face off next week at Apocalypse. Let's hear what Raphael has to say to his former partner. Sasquatch Wing. It is going to be so beautiful to no longer be in your shadow. Samson would not in Sasquatch Wing shadow, was partner. We strode road together. The victory of one was the victory of both, which you threw away. No, I was always the other one next to you. I, in my glory, being overshadowed by an animal. But I am a conqueror and will put the beast down, and when it is over, will finally get the recognition I deserve. Raphael Samson has let ego overcome sense, pride overcome honor, and what you always tell Sasquatch Wing, pride before fall. It is pride cometh before the fall, you walking bearskin rug. But none the matter. Next week I end this. Next week I end the dominance of you and claim my rightful place. What is rightful place, Samson? We warriors in the ring. We achieved glory together, and now that not good enough? That not good enough? No, it's not, because it was never my glory. Oh, you would act like we were equals, but it was always your glory, Wing. And I have eaten enough ashes trailing in your wake. Pride still sounds like pride. I was sad to lose friend, but see where you are now. I feel sad no more, only rage. Well, that's something. At least now you're being honest. It's always been about you. And now you're angry because it isn't about you any longer. And it never will be again. Well, that, there we go. Well, that if it wasn't sure that they are no longer a team before, it is sure now. All right, folks. Well, with that done, I guess we got to get on to our next matchup. And this, well, I mean, it is a records match. Another two wrestlers who didn't quite make the cut for Apocalypse, but have been working really hard, so we're going to give them one chance to shine here on the Go Home Show. So, with that, what else is there to say but let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Tiki the Troll.
There he is, folks. A member of the Soul Train. Tiki the Troll coming down for singles competition. And his opponent, somebody else who's been, well, putting in work But meanwhile, look at the troll. Pay the toll.
And introducing their opponent, Wonderball.
And it's Wonderball, who has been, well, tormenting Juan Chance of late. Trying to convince him that cheating is the way to go, but Juan has a championship match next week at Apocalypse. And Wonderball, Wonderball has this. So you tell me how that's going. And we're off, and Wonderball coming out strong. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be one of those back and forth matches, folks. And here he comes. And coming in, oh, doing the flippy stuff. Oh, elbow drop on the outside. And Tiki back in the ring. Oh, and can he get him? 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Ah, off the top elbow. Oh, working the leg. Well, this makes sense. Both of these men are submission specialists. Tiki specializes in leg submission, while Wonderball was known for the ban this. Oh, now they're just trading punches. Can he get him? 1, 2. And these two, oh, into the ring post. Oh, back in the ring. Oh, what? Oh, no. Going for the pin. Tiki back in the ring. And, oh no, going from all the way uptown. Oh, taking better of it. Because Wonderball got out of the way. And again, chasing him out.
And your winner, Tiki the Troll.
As stated at the top, Tiki, a master of leg submission. And he put in the work, and he got Wonderball to tap. So there we have it here at the Go Home Show. Tiki the Troll with the victory. Folks, that match right there, well, that always will put a spin on it. But we still have some things to deal with, folks. Last week in your main event, 4 tag teams faced each other in a wild 8-man tornado tag match to determine the number 1 contenders for the Multiversal Tag Team Championship. And that match was won by none other than OTP, One True Pain. And, well, let's just say there was some, there can be some feelings about that, especially if you've got your tag team champions. Let's hear from one of them now, folks. I give you Adonis Washington.
So, we are facing OTP at Apocalypse. This will be interesting. I do look forward to the challenge. I have seen Anna in action, so I know he's nothing to laugh at. Me and Forrest are gonna have to do some strategy.
Well, that's one way to put it, Adonis. But that's not all we got, as we are now going to hear from, well, one of Adonis's opponents next week. Brace yourselves, folks, for Registered Anon. Oh, how wonderful it is, folks. OTP, Croc, and I proving that we weren't as washed up as others might have claimed. I'm even mentioned that this is proof to Grizzly Adams that the Wild Boys are worth his time. We have our worth, Mr. Grizzly Adams. And maybe when we hold the tag team gold after next week, you'll take us even more seriously. But first, I understand. I know what you're all saying, but hang on. You gotta win the belts first. I know. I know. It's not my first rodeo. No, but that's the fun of it. It's the challenge. And we're going to challenge the biggest boys in the yard. Absolute units. For they are absolutely the champions. Well, it looks like one of those absolute champions is coming out. Folks, the other member of the tag team champions, Forrest, the Fortress, Wade. All right, well, let's hear what Forrest has to say. Now, Anon, this might surprise you, but I'm actually happy to be facing OTP, because I recognize that you were once the best in the company. But I want to be very clear. I will not put up with any shenanigans like Shoot Nation does. Oh, Forrest. Remember when we were both part of the brass? When I was the head of HR and you were the head of finance? Good times. But shenanigans? No. Won't be any shenanigans between us. I promise. That was a very weird way to put it, Anon, but honestly, I do believe you. I believe that we're going to have a straight up match. Crazy, brutal, off the rocker, but straight match nonetheless. I would expect nothing less, Forrest Wade. We want to win the belts, but we don't want to win them weird. We don't want to win them going to front. We want to win them clean. How else can I impress Grizzly Adams if I don't put in the work? I'm going to be honest. I feel like I could really spend hours digging into whatever you have going on with Grizzly Adams. But you know what? I'm not. That's your business. You do you, boo-boo. And I'll just focus on retaining my tag belt with Adonis. 'Cause that's the right attitude for us. Yeah. Get in there. Do your best. Make your Goliath mentor proud. Put on a fight and win or lose. You walk out with your head held high. And I'll do the same with Crockvor. Now, remember, he's a little crazy. I'm reminded of a little story about a pot and a kettle, but I'm not going to get into that right now. I'm just going to focus on what I have to focus on, which is next week. I just wanted to come out and make sure that you and I were clear that we're going to have a shenanigans-free match. No shenanigans. No whoopsie-doodles. No hanky-pankies. Just good old-fashioned wrestling like Mama used to make. I mean, Mama, I respect your mother, Forrest. Don't get me wrong. Your mother's great. Ooh. So let's get good and rested up. You have your peach cobbler. I'll have my Florida treats. And we'll meet next week for the tag titles. It'll be a Donnybrook, a Slobberknocker. I know there's other phrases. I can't remember them all right now. I'm going to be honest. The look of bewilderment on Forrest's face. But there you have it. It's going to be it damn near sounds like a friendly match, but I know it's OTP. I feel so weird. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Because we're going to go to Apocalypse. It's going to be fantastic. But before we can get there, we have to finish this show. And before we can finish this show, we need to pay some bills. Because MNW might be the finest in professional wrestling, but we're also still a business. We got to pay the bills. Although I will, hang on, we got one social media post here from Adonis Washington saying, like I said, Anon is nothing to laugh at. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes laugh with. Anyway, folks, we're going to take a short commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have an interesting match with some foreshadowing to Apocalypse next week. See you after the break.
Don't you just hate it when you're in a great one-on-one match, going up for a fly-high-in moonsault when you totally miss and eat more turnbuckle than a ravenous George the Animal Steel? Then you, my friend, might need to get your eyes checked. Hi, I'm former professional wrestler Dr. See It Coming, and we here at Eye to Eye Optometrists specialize in glasses, contact lenses, and overall eye health for the wrestling impaired. Our flexible, one-of-a-kind contact lenses are guaranteed to fit all sizes and be a comfort fit even as you get your eyes poked out by your mortal enemy. We even have some eyewitnesses to testify how great these eyes are. Mr. Simon the Psycho, what do you think of your new contact lenses? Oh, God! Oh, there goes our new intern. Ha ha! Come on down and book an appointment with Dr. Seared Coming, and you and I will see eye to eye.
Sup, dudes? Do you want to look as gnarly as one of your favorite wrestlers on show who's holding one of the world titles from MNW? Well, you totally can, without even leaving your couch at Totally Tyler's Titles. For only $39.99, you too can own a complete replica of one of MNW's famous titles, like the MNW World Heavyweight Championship, the Tag Team, the Nexus Titan, the Interdimensional Championship, dude. So you can show off to your parents and show how gnarly you are, or you could secretly try and claim that you're formerly the title champion holder by holding a knockoff title. So come on down to Totally Tyler's Titles, where you can be a title holder today.
No official MNW wrestlers are allowed to hold the titles if they're a replica, unless you want to talk to Jim in the back.
What are you, blind, Rev? He clearly went for a roll-up reverse coil. This just can't be happening. This is some bull!
Is this you? Well, even if it isn't, I'm sure many of you have met these kinds of people, just marking up the walls of your favorite shows. Don't worry, we have the solution. With the Mark Manager. Yes, with the Mark Manager, we clean up the big marks, small marks, marks you didn't realize that were there, and marks that have always been there. We've even updated our product to help you clean off the toughest of marks.
Of course he was gonna lose the championship. If you'll look at my 42-page blog from last week, we can clearly see that the producers were going to have him. Hey, what are you doing? Huh?
So sign up and get your Mark Manager today. And remember, with a little bit of, any mark is manageable.
Fuck, it went up my nose!
Hey baby, it's me, Suplex Sam, and I'm here to tell you about my brand new experience, baby. On the Suplex Express, we're serving up hot dishes and hot meals for all your homies. It's time for Suplex Sam, the soup made for me, baby. Sam I am. Tired of your lunches being soupless? Don't worry, baby. Suplex Sam's got you covered. We got all the flavors. Wonton Wilson's, the beef drippings, the Doctor of Alphagetti, and the VI Pheromone. And of course, the signature soup, the Plex, so you can have your Suplex any day, anytime with yours truly, baby. So come on down to the Suplex Express and get yourself a can of Suplex Sam.
Are your heebies at jeebies? Are your ants in your pants? Do you get the butterflies in your stomach when you have to go up against a 400-pound, muscle-bound murder man who's trying to beat you in the ring? Don't worry, we have the solution for you. From the makers of the laxative product Let It Go comes the anti-anxiety medication Fuck It All. That's right, with a big old scoop of Fuck It All, you too can get yourself relaxed before any situation. Hand-picked and freshly squeezed from the teats of Tibetan relaxation monks. It comes with absolutely no long-term side effects. No, not at all. Yes, the anti-anxiety can make you stand up and say, Fuck it all.
Warning, this product may contain extreme doses of caffeine and methamphetamine. If consumed by more than one human, those two humans may or may not cause to duel or explode, and this product is dairy-free.
High Flyer Airlines is the leading air carrier for all professional wrestling. We customized our planes to fit the biggest of egos. With fine velvet and leather seats, a custom-made full banquet by Chef Manatee, and a working vocal booth, so you can make your promos while you're on the go.
Wait a minute, this isn't a bathroom!
High Flyer Airlines. We're leading the air in wrestling care.
I'm stuck inside the booth!
Introducing Mizuki and Nero action figure dolls with intense hand-holding couple action, maximum lewdness. Watch the world's deadliest power couple have intense action conversations.
Honey, did you take out the dog today? I ate the dog! Very good.
Oh yeah! Push the buttons on the back of both action dolls to get both of them to be the parents of heirs. The new Mizuki and Nero action figure dolls.
Each sold separately, but then put together as a couple.
And we're back. So, with that, folks, on this next match, so we've got some interesting matches coming up at Apocalypse. One, well, we have Minwanu, who has been wanting to challenge Alba, El Albatros, for his Mega Money in the Big Bank briefcase. Now, I want to be clear. That match is not on the card. But these two so badly want to go at it that I'm going to let them have a match. Not for the briefcase and not a straight up match between the two of them, though. They're going to have a tag team match, and their partners, each is going to be partnering with someone else who, let's just say their partners are going to be two people who are also having a bit of a conflict. So with that, let's head down to ringside.
The following is the tag team match and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Minwanu.
And it is the Wide Desperado, Minwanu. And he, as we've said, wants to challenge El Albatros for the Mega Money in the Big Bank briefcase. Alba's response has been, why don't you get a little bit more experience under your belt and then we can talk? Well, this'll be experience.
And introducing their tag team partner, Tommy Black.
It is the Ginger Boy and your Nexus Titan champion. And if you've been following his story, then I think you know who might be El Albatros' partner in this match. As they say, strange bedfellows. Tommy Black, the Ginger Boy, the Mad Lad of London.
And introducing their opponents, coming to the ring first. El Albatros!
And there he is, El Albatros, with that briefcase. In it is a contract. At any moment, he could cash in and go after the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. He could go after it at Apocalypse. Hell, he could go after it tonight if he felt like it. And folks, here is his partner.
And introducing their tag team partner. It's Necrom!
He is the Underworld Champion. And he and Tommy Black have been having a back and forth about who is the better champion, who is the better wrestler. It has been brutal. They still haven't had a proper face-off yet, despite the amount that Necrom keeps taunting the Mad Lad of London. That disturbing lantern, which I still think there's some flashbang wrestlers who may want to have a word. And we start out with the Wide Bastard and the Lucha Legend. And Minwanu, again, he wants to claim that briefcase from Alba. Alba doesn't feel he's earned the right for him to even put it up. Brutal. This one is going to hurt, folks. I have a feeling. And going for a pin. And working the arm of Necrom. This is one I never quite thought I'd see. But this is one that, well, at least Necrom wants to see. And in comes Alba versus Ginger Boy. And up. I think Ginger Boy might have been trying to set up for maybe a London dungeon, but Alba fights his way out. And in comes the living nightmare Necrom with a bulldog. Hot tag to Minwanu. Counter by Necrom. And, oh, release suplex. And hot tag to the Ginger Boy. Here comes Tommy Black after Necrom again. And Necrom and Tommy fighting. This has been a long time coming, even if it's in a tag match. And we're getting a count. And down goes Necrom. And snapping it, and oh, Matt Ladd kick. And Alba grabs the rope. That expert instinct finally honed. Now, here's an important factor that has not occurred yet. I don't see any blood on Tommy's face. They have not invoked the Bloodokin. And ramming him in. Into the corner, and here comes Tommy. Taking the pain to Necrom, who's been tormenting him ever since they both won those belts. Going for the pin. Could this be it? Well, Alba says no. Necrom going after Black. Ugh. Working his hand. Necrom, his torments of Tommy have included going after Tommy's old friend, Strongman Bell, which makes it interesting that he's teaming with El Albatros, who is Strongman's teammate, but like I said, strange bedfellows. Off of the turnbuckle. And Tommy punching Alba just for good measure. And Necrom having him hoisted up, and Snake Eyes. Folks, this is a main event worthy match, and it's not even our main event. It's not even the penultimate match of the night. And Tommy back up, Necrom. Oh, with that slam. Here it comes, and again. Tommy looking to leverage the pain. And here they come, these two, Minuano, Elba. Minuano showing him what he thinks about Alba's claim that Minuano has to be a little bit more seasoned before he can challenge for the Big Bank briefcase. Down goes the Ginger Boy. Bringing Black up again. Oh, and a series of kicks. Hoisted to the corner. Black chasing after. Oh, Black went for the kick. Not Minwano. Necrom looking like he was going to do some interference. Didn't do much and got a suplex. And getting him locked into the London Dungeon. Or the Mad Lad Dungeon. No, that's the Mad Lad Dungeon. Gotta get those dungeons straight. Alba dancing. Might as well his time as a hip-hop DJ. Nope, really that happened, folks. Double axe handle off the top. Raining the blows on the Ginger Boy. Wait, he's not busted open yet, is he? Double checking. Nope, I think, do I see blood there? I think, can't get a good look. Trying to get his... And comes the wide bastard. Wrapping him up. Alba for the rescue. Up to a 4 count. Again, we've already had 1 count out tonight. Let's not have a second. Beating the drums of war. And Minwanu and DDT on the ring apron. These two trading blows, and now Necrom putting the hurt on Minwanu. Necrom fighting his way out of the corner. And a kick out at 1. And the Lucha Legend versus the Wide Bastard. And a tag back. Here comes Necrom. Suplexed by Minwanu. Oh, well, Necrom's busted open. Oh, going for a spear. Necrom ducked out of the way at the last second. So much going on. Busted the breakup by Minwanu. Necrom still going after Tommy. We're getting yet another count. Minwanu out on the outside. Tommy and Albatross fighting on the inside. You could tell words were exchanged. And now blows exchanged. Black going, oh! Alba with a counter. There's a reason he is the Lucha Legend. Oh! Snapping the neck forward. And the tag in. Here comes Alba going after Tommy. Tommy fighting his way back. Alba and Minwanu. And your winners, the team of Minwanu and Tommy La. And there you have it, folks. The Wide Bastard and the Ginger Boy victorious in tag team action ahead of Apocalypse. Well, that is that's a victory that maybe will. Albatross told Minwanu he needed to prove himself. So that might be step one to doing just that. Now, folks, there is a match coming up. I haven't mentioned what our main event is, and there's a reason for that. It was it's another like that match. It's a preview match, only this one will be a preview match of actual matches that will be on the Apocalypse card. But we're gonna hear from one of the participants in that main event match right now. None other than Sir Uncle Dunk. Oh, what am I even? All right, look, I want to say something ahead of next week. First off, Hero Time, thank you for trying to save me. I'm not sure I deserved it, but I do appreciate it. As for the match at Apocalypse, I'm not sure that my consent even matters. I think that's happening anyway, but let me just officially accept. I mean, the offer I'm getting from Theron is probably the best I'm gonna get. Triple threat match for what remains of my fortune. I don't care who wins. I just want to be rid of Sawyer and Theron trying to control me and ruin my life. Oh, just, if this ends and if I could just get on with it and trying to rebuild myself, that would be fine. I mean, who does something like this? Forcing people into no-win situations while lording my money over adversaries and punishing them. And I mean, who does something like that? Wait a minute. Forcing people into no-win situations while lording money over them and punishing the... Wait a second. Isn't that what I used to do? Is this karma? And what I'm feeling, is this what I used to do to other people all the time? I would do this. I would make people feel like this. I was a bastard. The hell was wrong with me? Did Uncle just have an epiphany? Did Uncle just learn empathy? I mean, look, he's right. He did used to do that. He did used to torture people with his money and laugh about it. And he's just now realizing this is what he did. Okay, fine. You know what? Lesson learned. Great. But anyway. Oh, and we're getting Faye is... no, is it Faye? No, I'm getting a message... Wait a minute. This is a message from Jacques Tristan, who is saying, oh, how terribly delightful to be a bastard. No? I think Unkley's having questions now that the boot is on the other throat. Anyway, tonight we are going to see Unkley Dunk in tag team action. His partner will be Eustace J. Paragon. As for their opponents, you know, I could tell you, but if I said it right now, you just wouldn't believe me. You'd say I popped a rivet. You're just gonna have to see it to believe it. In the meantime, we should get ready for our penultimate match. And folks, when I say penultimate match, I mean it's a title match. And by a title match, I mean Malice is going to... What is he on? 3? This will be his 4th defense of the TTV belt. This is not the match against Juan. That is still next week. Let's just say Malice is very confident that he's going to win. So why don't we head to ringside? The following match is scheduled for one fall and is for the TTV Championship. Already in the ring, Rocco Brunelli Jr. And introducing his opponent, he is the TTV Champion, representing Meme, Malice Prime. Look, I don't want anyone to say I'm not giving the kid a chance. Rocco Jr., you know, whatever beef I had with his dad back in the day, he's been trying. He keeps coming in, hoping to earn that contract. And you know what? If he wins the scrap, I got to give it to him. I think we can all agree that's fair, right? But first, he's going to have to beat this bot. The devastating force that is Malice Prime. I think we can all agree Rocco is showing up. But first, he's going to have to face this terrifying menace, Malice. Also, but if Malice wins this match, that's victory 4. He only needs 3 more for the gift of chaos. But folks, just take a moment to appreciate this is Rocco's first title shot ever. This is a big night for the kid. And here is Malice. Showing Rocco this is it's a big night for Rocco. I hope his dad's watching. If Rocco Senior's out there, Rocco, I'm doing fine by your son. See? I'm giving him opportunities. And we're off. And Rocco coming out swinging. Way to go, Junior. He knows this is honestly the biggest match of his career. Hoisting up Malice in a military press. Good on you, Brunelli. Hey, you know what? You keep going, you might actually do something here. Put on the pressure. Look, another military press. There you go, kid. Oh, and now Malice is putting on the offense. One. Okay, kick out at one. Good job. Keep going, Rocco. And Malice coming after Brunelli. Oh, Brunelli getting out with a knee. Okay. You know, I think the Multiversal Ant is giving a lot of the local talent hope that they too can make it onto the main roster. And here comes Malice back into the ring with Rocco. Playing to the crowd. Hoisting him up and, oh, slamming him down. And again. Leg DDT. Malice going up top. Oh, taking him down with a flying clothesline. Knee to the face. And oh, Mega Buster! And your winner and still TTV champion, Malice Prime. Well, honestly, congratulations, Rocco, for your first title defense, and congratulations to Malice for his 4th victory. 3 more to go. Uh-oh. Microphone finally working. Malice is ready to face Juan Chance next week and get my 5th victory. One more step to the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. Need only clear away one chance and 2 more obstacles. Who after one will have the courage to face Malice Prime and my inevitable victory, as has been programmed by R. Sawyer. Well, here comes One Chance. Guess one heard that. Malice, you are so confident, but there is one thing Juan knows, and Juan knows that there is always a chance at victory, no matter the odds. You say the victory has been programmed. I say I like those odds. The math is already done. Malice has beaten One Chance once. He's proven his superiority. One will lose again as before. The numbers do not lie. I believe it was a wise man who once said there are 3 types of lies. Lies, damn lies, and statistics. You can talk about numbers all you want, Malice, but one will always come and fight with heart. Always with heart. A muscle that ensures the cardiovascular system has a steady supply of oxygenated blood to maintain life. If that is what one fights with, then that is what Malice will choke off. Leave it to you to take poetry and make it kind of weird. But no matter! Come next week at Apocalypse. We will face for your TV championship. And I will show that I can prevail and prove I have the stuff of champions. You will prove only that you are another step in Malice's journey to domination towards the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship, and thus fulfill my purpose. Oh, I see. So you have no use for destiny or heart, but you sound like you're talking about destiny yourself. You're hoping for legacy? These sound, I'm going to be honest, that sounds very human of you. No need to be insulting, One Chance. It is simply the numbers. The other members of the main event mechs have held the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. It stands to reason that I am next. I recommend, one, that you spend this week making sure your affairs are in order in case you suffer catastrophic injury while facing off against Malice Prime. I cannot assure your safety. Okay. Well, that last part was kind of cold. I mean, even for a bot, that was cold. I mean, that was really. But okay, it is a fact. Next week, Malice, Prime, and One Chance will face one another for the TTV Championship. If Malice wins, it will be his fifth victory. 2 more to gain the Gift of Chaos and face for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. But if one wins, he will prove that he is got the stuff of champions and can stand proud. But that's next week at Apocalypse. Right now, it is time for your main event. It has been a long night. It has been a strange night. And this last match, folks, it is going to be... Again, I could tell you who the opponents that Sir Uncle Dunk and Eustace Paragon are going to face, but you're just going to have to see it. You're not going to believe me. So all I can say with that is it's time to say it with me. Let's do this! The following is a tag match scheduled for one fall and is your main event. Introducing first, representing Hero Time, Eustace J. Paragon. Folks, this man, once known as Justice Jake, is currently the leader of Hero Time. And what a strange road that he has found himself in his role as a hero, protecting Sir Uncle Dunk of all people. But I think we can all agree at this point, Uncle is in fact the victim. And I think it just feels weird for everyone, them included. And introducing his tag team partner, Sir Uncle Dunk. Folks, I think we saw something very strange earlier tonight when Sir Uncle Dunk developed empathy, maybe a conscience, realizing what a low-down rat bastard he has been for years and how he's hurt people. Now, this is all leading up to that match next week at Apocalypse, where R. Sawyer, Theron Markoff, and Uncle face off for the remains of Uncle's fortune. If Unkley wins, he can pay Theron the money he owes him. If Theron wins, he gets the money, and if Sawyer wins, who knows? And introducing their opponents, coming to the ring first, he is the undisputed future, representing Meme, R. Sawyer. So yeah, it's R. Sawyer. Like I said, if Sawyer wins, he gets to keep the money? Keeps torturing Sir Unkley Dunk? Remember, the issue is Unkley promised the Outlaws money for preventing the Absolute units from interfering in the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship match. They did that. Unkley lost anyway, and thus lost his fortune. And the hidden funds that he had in reserve were discovered and stolen by R. Sawyer. Theron still wants to get paid. Sawyer is using the promise of payment like a fish hook dangling in front of Unkley Dunk. We're in a weird position of kind of feeling sorry. At least I'm feeling a little sorry for Unkley. But folks, if you think this is weird, wait till you see who Sawyer's tag partner is. And introducing his tag team partner, representing the Outlaws, CJR Killer. Look, I think we all know there was no way in hell Theron Markoff was going to team up with R. Sawyer. Not after how antagonistic they have been to each other all these weeks. Theron, and again, I hate it when Theron makes a good point, but Theron pointing out that Sawyer is preventing Unkley from making any money to pay Theron off, which is pissing him off, hence that triple threat next week. But he is teaming with CJR Killer, which Sawyer is also preventing CJR from getting paid. So are they going to get along? Who knows? Like I said, you had to see it because otherwise you wouldn't believe it. So we are starting out with Paragon and Sawyer. So again, hero time's involved because the Outlaws and Sawyer keep tormenting Unkley Dunk, torturing him, and hero time had enough and came to Unkley's rescue. I still. Now, it was Kane that did the rescuing, but hero time's a team. They're standing up for what's right. And right now, that's protecting Unkley Dunk. All of these words sound weird coming out of my mouth. Unkley getting a pin attempt on Sawyer. Now, Unkley is still an accomplished wrestler. I mean, he's had a great career, although his skills have seemed to have had a bit of a deterioration. Oh, speaking of which, there's Yeah, that's about par for the course, especially for what Unkley's been going through. Oh! And Unkley throwing him into his team's corner. Wrong part of town for Sawyer. Reverse leg sweep. Unkley's feeling a little of the old mojo. Oh, here comes CJR kill. Oh, and so much for that mojo. And, oh no, no. Ow! Again, CJR a little upset. I mean, I think it's... Do you think the Outlaws are a little to blame for not getting their cash up front at Multivania? And oh, Luthez press! Did he bust Sawyer? I think of anyone, Unkley is probably the most frustrated with Sawyer. At least Theron's being straightforward. I want my money. Sawyer keeps taunting him with, well, if you do this thing, you might get paid. And a break up by CJ. You know, in the end, no matter how CJR might feel about Sawyer or what's going on, he wants to win. Because that's just what you do when you're an outlaw. You want to win, you want to get paid. Sawyer forcing down Paragon. Again, both of these wrestlers, former members of High Voltage. But so many people have been members of High Voltage, can you even keep track anymore? Oh! Resounding chop. Tagging in Unkley. Oh, stretching the leg. Unkley showing a little bit of his old pizzazz. That's it. Go after him. It feels weird, this rooting for Unkley, but here we are. I never thought he threatened to fire me. And yet here I am feeling bad for him. Sawyer kicking out. And tagging in Sir Unkley Dunk. Fighting back. Sawyer going up, whipping him. Oh, Unkley in the wrong part of town. And snap suplex by the undisputed future himself. And CJR killer, throwing him out. CJR, cash, job, repeat. One of the top mercenaries in MNW, which is kind of where this problem all started, since Unkley owes them money, even though in the process he lost his fortune. Beating the drums of war on Paragon. Unkley trying to get back in the ring. Oh, big boot. Going for that, almost a 3 count, but broken up by Paragon. Oh, that's it, Unkley, fight back. Remember, you're one of the best strikers in the business, or, well, you were. Double arm hook suplex, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. That's it. And your winners, the team of CJR Killer and R. Sawyer. Well, victory to an outlaw and a Terminator. Defeating a homeless man living in a dumpster and a superhero. Only in MNW. Well, folks, that was your main event, but we're not quite done. No, we aren't. I have to give you the full breakdown of the matches coming up next week at Apocalypse. And pay attention, there's going to be a surprise. So, Apocalypse, next week, October 27th, right on this channel. And amongst the matches you're gonna see. Well, let's start off with... if I can get it to work. There we go. A grudge match of sorts. When, no, I didn't want it. I don't want it on auto. A grudge match of sorts when the Night's Watch face Adrian Driscoll and West Wind. The former Night's Watch member who abandoned his team to join the mysterious Driscoll, the enigmatic maker of deals. And then another grudge match, Sergeant Major Payne versus Nice Ice. If Payne wins, he gets the next title shot for Warzone for the Big Oof Championship, whenever that might be. If Nice Ice wins, then Payne has to rejoin the International Combat Club, where Ice promises to put Payne in the freezer. And it's grudge match after grudge match after grudge match when the former All Odds, Sasquatch Wing, and Raphael Sampson face off. And folks, there is nothing more brutal than a grudge match involving former tag team partners. And then, oh, this is going to be bizarre. The Stormcrow Jagger Blackthorn against the Vampire Lord Jean Tristram. Hell in a Cell. Both promise there will be blood. On the championship scene, the TTV Championship is on the line when Juan Chance faces Malice Prime. If Malice wins, it will be his 5th victory of 7 to win the Gift of Chaos and be eligible to challenge for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. If Juan wins, he can hold gold and show he has the stuff of champions. And speaking of champions, the Multiversal Tag Team Championship, when one True Pain challenges the Absolute Units. and the Uncley's Fortune 3-way, R. Sawyer, Sir Unkley Dunk, and Theron Markov for the remnants of Uncley's fortune, and maybe, just maybe, a chance for Sir Unkley Dunk to get out from under their thumbs. And let us not forget the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship, when the now richest man in the multiverse, Azir Turan, challenges the champion TJ the Mint Gable for the heavyweight belt. Now, folks, most of you probably think that's going to be your main event next week. I understand you might think that, but you'd be wrong. There is going to be one more match. You may have noticed I was a little distracted tonight. Things were going on in the back's end. I was setting up this match tonight. The graphics wizard, as usual, did not let me down. Because your main event at Apocalypse will be an unsanctioned lights out match between the Ginger Boy, Tommy Black, and the Living Nightmare, Necron. They've been circling each other. They've been wanting a real fight, and I'm going to give it to them. No limits. No restrictions. No worry about the titles. They're not on the line. They have no reason to hold back, and it is unsanctioned. We in Multiverse Nexus Wrestling are not accepting any responsibility for what happens. And that is your card next week for Apocalypse. But that's next week. For now, we're out of time. I've been your host, Jerry Aldini. Good night.